Hello, I'm Joseph, and this is my first impression of the XP Pen Pro 2nd generation. And for the first time ever, XP Pen has released an extra large version of their pen tablet. So the Pro 2nd Gen series has medium, large, and this is the extra large. This is a 9 by 15 inch and 17.5 inches across. It's huge, and it's now the largest pen tablet you can get that is currently manufactured, at least for a consumer type of product. They are now featuring their brand new logo that they introduced, I believe, early or mid last year. It's great. And I do have the Deco M here. I do have the Deco Fun and the Deco 01V2 as well, but I think this and this has the same texture feel. I think I just use this a lot more. It's not the exact same as it was when it was first new, but I feel like these are almost the same. It's just a heck of a lot bigger. I mean, like you can fit kind of like almost 3 of these, 2.5 of these in that same type of size. So quite amazing feat that XP Pen has done. And now they're kind of competing in the Pro line for big pen tablets. This isn't just all plastic, and yes, it is missing buttons, but I'll get to that a little bit. In terms, it also has an all metal backing. And I know it's all metal because it's super cold to the touch right now, which you can see like my fingerprints being left. But it's very, very simple. Like it has a USB-C, a reset port, 2 Bluetooth profiles, so you can pair it to multiple devices at once, and then a power on and off and a pairing device. There's also a little bit of a lip here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a little bit of a lip here. And this is actually quite useful if you have like a laptop stand that has a little bit of a ledge, because if not, then it'll be sitting at the ledge and it'll be like blocking your ability to kind of get down here because it's quite high. So you can actually just rest it on that ledge, the inner ledge that it's on here. So very, very nice indeed. There's not much else to say about the actual pen tablet part. I will say, while there are no buttons, I know for at least the extra large, this comes with it. This is the keyboard shortcut. This is a $50 item. So when you think about their medium, I think it was like $139, $140. The extra large comes with this, and it's a $200 value. So already looking at this over like a Giano, this kind of makes more sense already, because you're doing a separation of concerns. There's less things to break in a completely static pen tablet. It is just a round black square, and yeah, it is beveled. I mean, you kind of saw that before, but it's just a round black square, and it doesn't come with a bunch of different colors or anything else like that, which I appreciate. It's, you know, obviously they need to streamline something here, and by just offering one color, completely fine. Black is a good all-arounder, and it's not just black, it's black and silver or black and gray from the metal in the back. You do get 2 cords. Probably gonna regret that. One is a USB-C to USB-A, and the other is a USB-C to USB-C. So you don't have any more OTG connectors or dongles. Let me pick up my pen. My poor pen. Instead, you just get 2 separate cords, which is quite fine. And I already showed the key dial here. This is Bluetooth. This is also USB wireless, 2.4 gigahertz. So it's Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz wireless or wired. I believe this has multiple kind of key layers. I think up to 3 or something like that. I could be wrong, but you're not just limited to just the keys here. I think you press something and then you get access to an additional set of keys, so you can map up to 3 sets of keys to the keys that are here, and that's fine. I don't really need that because I traditionally just use a one-handed keyboard. This is about like 20 or 30 bucks. It's wired, it's not Bluetooth, but I won't have to fight with like the shift or controller or getting stuck through software, keyboard emulation or anything else like that. Yeah, so that was the first thing. The next thing is the pen here. This is kind of a big thing. So this is all metal, and it has like a little latch, a push-in latch system, and it's very nice to open. This is their pen, and it comes with 4 felt nibs. I will say that the felt nibs are, this is probably going to be my default, to be honest, because it feels so good. Now, obviously, they've had these felt nibs for the X3 Elite pen and the X3 Elite Plus pen. This is the X3 Elite regular pen, but it's I just never bought the felt nibs. So this is the X3 Elite Pro pen, and this is just like the X3 Elite Plus, with the exception of now you get a silicone base, you get a redesigned tip, which I'll talk about, and you also get the big thing here, 16,000 levels. So you both the tip and eraser both have 16,000 levels of pressure sensitivity, which is quite nuts. About the tip. So I have the X3 Elite, and just like the X3 Elite Plus, one issue I've had with it is when I'm going at a little bit more of a tilt to maybe do some shading, I will lose a lot of pressure in the nib or just no pressure at all. And that's because there isn't enough of a bevel to go to the tip here. Or else this pen seems to have fixed that. I don't know if it's the same or whatnot, or if the tip comes out a bit more or what they did to fix it, but I'm not having that issue so far. I believe it just, it's a little bit more beveled, to be honest, but I have a better chance of not accidentally losing all my pressure because then it hits against the plastic barrel here. That just doesn't seem to happen. So that's the only thing I'll say about this so far. I'm not gonna say anything about the pressure or anything else like that because I have a lot of testing I need to do. But yeah, it's already like a big improvement in that. I'm not the biggest fan of silicone grips. They do get kind of like messy and sticky over time, but you could just take some isopropyl alcohol and just wipe it down to get the dust and slime and stickiness off of it as you need it. There's not much else to say, to be honest. Again, this is just the first impressions. This is Windows, Linux, Mac, Android, and they don't necessarily say it, but if this is the same driver, then it's iOS and iPadOS support with the notion that you only use this with IBIS Paint X on iOS or IBIS Paint X on iPadOS. And I believe you do that through the Bluetooth. I could be wrong, but that is something I will test in my full review. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. One thing I actually noticed is if you kind of have to like push this all the way down. If not, it will kind of get stuck on the kind of pushing system. And this is like dummy proof. You can't put it in backwards or upside down or anything else like that. It literally goes in one way. So very, very nice. I'm probably going to build a stand for this, to be honest, because this is kind of like a nuisance to constantly take it in and out, but it does help against dust getting all in here and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get to them as I can. If it's a kind of a complex question or something I need a lot of testing on, I'll put it in my full review in the coming weeks. But till then, I'm very, very happy that XP Pen has produced this product, finally taking a big step into large pen tablets and offering the same pen tech in their pen displays same day that is available for their pen tablets. I commend XP Pen for that. I commend them for just the sheer ingenuity and design prowess that this has. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, and I can't wait to kind of get down to the gritty nitty and start using this on a daily basis to do my actual artwork stuff.